Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more House Klakis in Crusader Kings 2. The Romuvan Raiders. I kind of named it later. I named it after. I recorded 5 videos, then decided, you know what, we're playing as Romuva, we'll call it the Romuvan Raiders, and so I hadn't actually mentioned that up until now. So, what are we going to do? This dude is apparently, what are you doing over there? Why are you over there? What are you doing? You're fighting that guy? Okay, it's not my problem. So we have 9 out of 10 holdings. We've formed the Kingdom of Lithuania. We're quite strong. And then I noticed that there is a single province here that's part of Greater Poland that I don't control, even though I have 3 of these holdings. So we're going to go attack that dude and take over Lubus, which is going to be this guy up here, who's currently in the midst of a war, and he has a grand total of... Excuse me. He has a grand total of 113 troops. Declare war. He's currently revolting against his liege. Fine. Well, we're going to do a conquest of that one, see if we can sneak it real quick. And we are currently building a new holding here, the new tribal holding. It'll be finished May 2nd of 95, so about a year, roughly. Also, my son is almost 16, so we're going to change him over to a different educator. We've been educating him ourselves up until now. Actually, no, that's not true. It says here, excuse me, why does it say current guardian mayor? No, I'm his guardian. You're lying to me, game. We're gonna go with, let's see, what's my religion? My culture? I'm Prussian. He's gonna be educated in my own court. It's just an age-old thing. Like, I worry about that because you always had to. We're not gonna give him to somebody who hates me. We're not gonna want to give him to... It's just gonna have to be you. You only got 5 months. Don't mess him up too much, Marshal. It's important to me that he stays, you know, good. We can call in our vassals. All 8 troops. Doubt besets me. Now, a lot of people have commented that she's probably... They're not cheating on me. Probably. It's just me being paranoid. Literally, because I'm paranoid. So, also all the supposed kill plots where my character's like, I need to go into hiding. He thinks that people are trying to kill him. He's convinced, in fact. Okay, we're losing 45 ducats a year. I'm a bit concerned about the funding here. So we're going to split up and siege a couple provinces at once so that we can hopefully try to make a little bit of a profit. It would be nice if we could get some loot off of this. Let's bring a couple troops home, flag them as raiders, and then draw... Hopefully some of that loot bar will still be there by the time we get back. Okay, you're now a looter. Going up to speed 4. We've lost a siege here. As long as they don't interrupt my ability to build a tribal holding, I don't really care. Although 43 troops, that's kind of sad. Okay, we are looting 1.1 ducats per 4 days. Until we get down to there. So, that's nice. We are going to run out of money. My concubine is now pregnant. Did we bring her with us? Well, they are, after all, my only... They're my troops, directly, so... And he became a brilliant strategist. Fantastic. He's a flanker. His stats are still kind of crap, but I think we have to wait till the end of the month for... There we go. Not bad. Let's get him a woman. Let's just see if we can get lucky. Are there any strong women on this list? We have a 7-year-old. How about genius? The 13-year-old genius. That'll be the one. Yeah, we're not going to raise tribal levies. We might go negative for just a moment. Oh, of course! We have a son. Of course! Title loss and succession. It would be so convenient if he wasn't alive. Or if he was a female. That could also help. Lowering the overall fort level of the province will lower the loot bar, so we can actually loot some more money now. He's doing a pretty good job there, and what are you going to do to this tribal holding? You're just going to leave it alone, apparently. That's very nice of you. So we have negative war score due to those occupations. They're worth a surprisingly large amount. I'm going to send some troops back to just go kill him and also take control of that province again. We have a daughter who's come of age. And another daughter who's come of age. This one's a strong homosexual who don't need no man. Yet she's going to marry this man. I don't care. I don't care if that guy hates me. You're gonna marry him and you're gonna like it. Okay, 31 war score. We are still hoping that this war ends before. A tribe has finished construction, so that should move to the top. Now we can grant this barony to somebody else. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah. Apparently we're fighting a fairly sizable army. You have called in people. People who have troops and stuff. It's a lot of heavy infantry. Okay, let's unloot her. Let's grab our commanders. We are going to put our son in charge. We are going to get you in charge, and probably you in charge, even though you hate me. And then in this army, we want to... Let's see. So who's good? I mean, I'm an organizer. We don't actually want to use ourselves because of our timid advance. We're not trying to move. The Lightfoot troop leading is nice. I think we want to put Aurelius in charge over here, our son. And then we want to put probably the flat terrain expert. Are we in flat terrain? I assume... I think it is. For sure. So you can lead the center, and then we'll do the Lightfoot guy over here. It's hills. It sucks. Oh well. So we have a hills defense bonus. I mean, it's kind of okay. But there's just so many of them. And our reinforcements won't arrive for another 5 days. We have another daughter. She's ugly. We are just primarily light infantry. We're going to get wrecked. Well, our center has wrecked them, but they have the majority on one side. Still, he's going to get a pretty sizable flanking bonus. Once he gets to melee, he should go up to 270%. Yep, 270% flanking on the right now. Now he's switching to the left. He doesn't seem to know where to engage. Now he's advancing on this, the raid tactic. 64 damage. He's lost 5 troops. We lost 32. We're losing a lot of men in the center. Charge of opportunity. 270% flank. Getting wrecked. Yeah, we gotta leave. Why are you not all retreating? Retreat, men! We'll head back to the plains where we actually have a better advantage. That was a lot of troops. I'm gonna have to spend some guys on a tribal army. Yeah, I'm just hoping that I want to do 2 actually. I'm just hoping that we don't actually lose this like available casus belli. If the war ends up in being invalidated, I'm gonna be really pissed. I will lead this army so that we can get it there a little bit quicker. We'll balance this unit out. We want to make sure our son is in one side. Yes, he is. Good. We want him to be in charge of the strongest side because he's a good flanker. We also hopefully don't want him to die. I am bringing in reinforcements. We will reinforce his flank because we care about our son. So this time we took a river crossing into plains, and we have the commander who's good at leading Lightfoot troops and the commander who's good at leading... Oh no, I must have not appointed the guy. I know we have a guy who is good at leading in flat terrain. That guy. We'll be there on the 20th. 4 more days. 5,000 troops reinforce. Aha! We've captured Chief Lead. That guy. That guy. Take your money. Well, that money's nice. If we stay at war permanently, then my understanding is that we can actually keep around the 2,500 troops. So we could potentially like game the system just by making sure we're always at war. Like declare a war on somebody, like revoke their county, and then just never let the war end, and then we could just raid whenever we want with these free troops. They're practically free. Their cost is so marginal that we could make a huge profit with them. It's like 1.2 some ducats for 2,500 men. But that seems really kind of cheap, and I don't know if I want to do that. I don't really think it's necessary, honestly. Alright, so you control that up there. We can get there. There's no blockading straits. It's just straight crossings. He's currently sieging that. I'm not going to go all the way up there. We're just going to go siege these. I want to be a little bit closer to my reinforcement army. And we are not going to be the controller of that siege, so we'll ignore it. We do have a ticking war score. Could really go for some more siege equipment right about now. I can't stop thinking of all those prisoners in my dungeon. They are at my complete mercy. We want to torture this woman? No. That's just mean. We're a craven, you know, freak, but we're not going to do that. Not with this character. He's come so far. I just want this last province. Could you please give it to me? Catholic uprising. I mean, if you want to go ahead and surrender, I would accept. Lithuanian. Okay, so you have called in this guy. That's 700 troops. It would be kind of cool, though, to do a gamey campaign, you know, where we exploit mechanics as much as possible. It certainly would be powerful. Generally speaking, like world conquests and other like extreme versions of this are won via pretty clear exploit type stuff. We're going to send home our non-event spawn troops so that we can start recovering them so that our faction issues can go down. As long as we have the event spawn troops, they're not going to want to fire, but as soon as we end this war, the event spawn troops will go away, and then they're going to want to kill me. So I need to start recovering the levy as quickly as possible. By the way, can we do a retinue yet? Not a single one. We have a heavy Baltic warrior retinue. Cool. So that'll help make up for the fact that we have primarily light infantry. I'm pleased to report that the majority of the population in Gdansk has been converted to the Romuvan faith. Well, that's great news. So someone had asked, like, why are you trying to convert stuff? Well, the obvious reason is that as a pagan, with all of these monstrous bonuses to our defenses, look at all the defense bonuses when we're fighting in provinces of this religion. So if we are fighting in a province that's Slavic, even though it's our land, we don't get our bonus. So we need to convert it to Romuva, so that we can actually have the bonus. So Gdansk has been converted. Let's do our own conversion as well. We're not very good at it, but we're going to try, because it's just the right thing to do. Now, since we have the ticking war score and he's losing the war, he might surrender before getting to 100%. I'd actually prefer that, just to guarantee that we don't lose the casus belli. Is there another war though that I can chain and actually keep these 5,000 troops around? I wouldn't have a truce with you, do we? We do. How about you? How strong are you? 1,500 troops, that's it? But you have lots of allies. How strong is our neighbor? He's at 8 out of 7 with 6k troops. Who are we trying to murder right now? Chief Bubilas. We were his heir at one point, I think. So how about we try to kill Chief Bubilas' son? No valid plots? Plot to kill. Seems to me like there's a valid plot. Well, there we go. That war will help us chain it. Keep those guys up. We can go raiding for a little bit now. Although, I won't have any ability to control when that war actually ends. And I can't split these up. That's the other disadvantage to them. But they can be used for raiding. So let's just go raid this guy who is our next door neighbor and is quite large on the map. He's got not very many troops, actually, but we're at 89 war score. We're going to rely on the ticking war score to actually get us to 100%. And we're just going to go raid. Romuvan Raiders! I need a theme song or something. Aha, you're suffering attrition in my lands. That's great. You know what we also need is like a siege leader. We need a siege leader. Search realm, siege. We have a siege leader. Unfortunately, she's a woman, which is useless. What's this all about? Oslandet. That is the army of Jarl. Is that this war? No, it's the Finnish revolt. Army of Jarl Haraldr of Oslandet. I just must have passed over it then. Yeah, there he is. Jarl Haraldr. Okay. So we can ignore his army. He won't be able to siege anything anytime soon. Well, then again, these are just tribes. They have very low fort level. I guess he could if he wanted to. It's a shame we can't split these armies. I'd rather have the entire border being looted right now, but hey, you know what? We'll take the money that we can get. I was wondering why the game wasn't doing anything, and the reason was because it was paused. Just so you know. By the time he actually gets close to being at the end of that siege, we will already be at 100%. Alright, so we've looted 7 ducats. Yay, we've burnt it down. I want to burn everything down. Burn them all down. So, a lot of people are kind of torn on whether or not we should try to become a merchant republic or the other option. My liege, it is unfortunate that you happen to hold a title that all agree should rightfully be mine. You want me to give you what? High Chiefdom of Lithuania. So I have formed the Duchy of Lithuania, and he's asking me to make him into a duke. Chief Pergrubius, who owns only 1 province in that duchy. You're greedy. No. Why are we trying to improve relations with you again? There's really no point, is there? You hate me so much. You know what? You hate me so much, I'd rather bury you underneath somebody else. You hate me. Too many held duchies minus 50. Wow. I hold a lot of duchies, don't I? Oh, that's right. When we formed a kingdom, all those extra duchies, I need to get rid of some of those, don't I? Alright, fine. I'm gonna make this kid, this child, he's Romuvan, got a different culture than I do. We're gonna make him into a double duke. We're gonna give him Lithuania. We're also going to grant him the High Chiefdom of Zud. So he's going to have these 2 duchies. Okay. Other than that, other duchies that we own, we have 1, 2, 3. So we've got this one. I own a province in that duchy. I am my marshal's heir. I also own Greater Poland, which I own everything in, and we're about to take a 3rd province from. Let's do that right now, by the way. Okay, so that's going to give me... I want that duchy, and I want my capital duchy. If anything, I'd almost prefer to just destroy my capital duchy, but... with Gavelkind, we can't do that. So if I'm only allowed to have 2 duchies, I guess it'll be these 2, and I do have to give this one away. So, Marshal Man, I'm going to make you a duke, and I need you to go ahead and not get upset with me that I control land that you want. So don't try to murder me, and also, if you want to go ahead and die, I'd be okay with that. So, you're just gonna be grateful? Sure. Sounds good. Okay, we're losing 25 ducats per year. These guys do cost some money, but they're Certainly raiding for more than that. We'll just keep raiding with them until the this war ends. I might try to find another war that we can chain in. We'll see. Okay, alright, I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.